Hello everyone, today we'll see how to create this really cool Christmas flyer in here. As you can see, it's really easy to do and it looks really cool. So we'll see how to do that using Adobe Photoshop. Alright, fantastic, so let's get to it. Alright, so open your Adobe Photoshop, and as you can see I still have my PSD still open. You will find this PSD in the link from the description below, along with the file that we'll be using in this tutorial. So you can just download this if you want, but we're gonna create a new one. So we'll go to File, New, and for the measures in here I put 4.25 inch for the width and 6.25 inch for the height. And in the resolution, of course, you need to put 300 because it's gonna be printed. And in the color mode in here, just make sure CMYK selected and press OK. Alright, so the first thing we do, we'll add our rulers. If you don't find a ruler in your Photoshop, just press Ctrl R and it will appear. So we'll add one in here for our save area, and another one in here, and another one, and another one just right there, and the last one in here. Alright, now we'll add a background. So we'll go and choose solid color in here, and I will put this bluish color. So I will put 6 C98 C9, and I'll press OK, and I will just delete this one in here, and I will call this BG for background. Alright, now what we're gonna do, we'll add some snow hairs in the ground. So we'll be using a pencil to do that. So we'll go and select pencil and make sure in here set shape, because we want to use them as a vector, so it will be printed in a good quality. Alright, so we'll add the first one in here. So we just put one just around this one in here, and I will just make another one like that, and like so. It's like really easy to do. Just try to make some kind of circle. Just click and drag. Alright, something like that, and I will call this snow here 1. Alright, and I will just double click to it because we want to add some lifestyle to it. So we just double click, and I will go to gradient overlay, and in this gradient in here I will change this black color to this bluish color in here. So we'll put DDACF1. So it's like a snowish color, like blue, and I will just mess with the angle a little bit so you can't really see, but it will make a great difference. Alright, and press OK. Now we'll add another one in here. Alright, so we just start from here, and I will go like that. Alright, something like so. Alright. Something like that. Alright, like it. You can always go back and by pressing Ctrl you can just adjust some of the points in here. It's like really easy to do. Just by pressing Ctrl you can just adjust whatever you want in this Alright, and I will put it under this one, and I will call it Snow Hill 2. Alright, and again I will just copy the layer size from this one in here by pressing Alt. Just copy it under this one, and I will just mess with the angle of our gradient overlay in here. And just, as you can see, this will make us see the angle, the edges of the other snow here in here. Alright, okay, I like this, and I press OK. As you can see. Alright, so we'll just keep doing this, so I will fast this video a little bit. Alright, so something like that, as you can see. I'll just, by using a gradient overlay, it will make it look like a snow. Now we'll add trees. Alright, so for this trees, I already have a custom shape in here. I will make sure to put the link where you can download these custom shapes in here. So just check that in the description below. So the first tree I use is this one in here, and I will just put it just like in here. So by pressing shift, you can just align a tree like that. Alright, somewhere in here. Alright, and I will change the color to this greenish color like that, and I will call this tree 1. Alright, and I will just put it in here so it will be behind this snow hill, and I will just add a layer size to it. So we just double click, and I will go to the gradient overlay, and this time I will just change the blending mode to multiply, and I will reduce the opacity for like 36%, and I will put the scaling a little bit down. Alright, something like that, and press OK, as you can see. Alright, I like it. Now I will just make a copy of it by pressing Alt. I can make a copy of it like that, and I will just put one just like so. Maybe I will make it a little bit smaller. You know, just feel free to add your own stuff in here. Alright, and I will just go to the gradient overlay again, and I will put the opacity even down, maybe 20, and press OK. As you can see, it looks good. Alright, so we'll add another one in here. So we just duplicate this one in here. So we just, by pressing Alt again, I will just put one just in here, and maybe I will make it a little bit smaller like that. Alright, okay, and then we duplicate it again one more time in here, and maybe we'll just make it even smaller like so. Alright, and again I will go to adjust this gradient overlay in here. Okay, I like that. Now I will go and choose another tree in here, so we just choose this one in here. and I will just put it in here like that. Alright, and I will put the same color in here, and I will just put it down like that, and I will call this 3, 2, and again I will make the same gradient overlay again, and I will change it to multiply, and I will reduce the opacity for like 36 or 35 like that, and press OK, and I will make a copy of it by pressing Alt like so. We will make it smaller. Alright. Just select them both. Okay, like that. And I will just adjust the gradient overlay of this one in here. Alright, now we'll make a copy of them both. So I press Ctrl G, and I will put another one like this in here. Maybe right, just right there, like so. Alright. Alright, now I think we're done with the snow hills and trees. Okay, so we'll put everything in a group. So select every layer in here and press Ctrl G to make them in a group, and I will call this snow and trees. And I think it starts to look good. Now I would go and we need to create some kind of snow that's falling from the sky. So we can do that by using a brush, but we're gonna create our own snow brush from scratch. So I would go to File, New, and I would change it to Pixel, and I would choose 500 pixel by 500 pixel, and press OK. And we're gonna create our own brush. So I will go and choose elliptical marquee tool in here, and I will draw an elliptical circle like that, one in here, and I will fill it with black like that. Let me first create a new layer, and I will fill it with black by pressing, and I will press Ctrl D to deselect, and I will create a new one in here, smaller one like that, and I will fill it with black by pressing Alt Delete, or you can just go to Edit, Fill, and fill it with black. Now just choose in here black and press OK, and Ctrl T to deselect. Let me just place it again. Now I will go to File, I will go to Edit, Define Brush Presets, and I will call this Snow, and I will just close this one in here because we don't need it anymore. And in here I will choose the brush in here, and we'll create a new layer. And if I go to our brush, we will find this in here. So I would go and open our brush preset in here. If you don't find it, just go to Window, Brush, or you can just press F5 on your keyboard. Alright, so the first thing we'll add is shape dynamics. So we just select it, and we'll add a size jitter. So we just put 100%, and I will add angle jitter. So, and also I will add roundness jitter, maybe 90% or 88, and also I will add the minimum roundness like 83 or 82%, maybe 84 like that, and I will add a scattering to it. So I will make sure in here both axes selected, and I will put 1000%, just like that. And the last thing we'll add is a transfer, because this will add some kind of transparency to it. It would look like it's blurry a little bit. It will add 50%, and we're done with our snow. Or you can just add more spacing if you want. So we'll go back and choose brush tip shape, and I will put more space into it, maybe 80%. Alright, now I will choose a white color, and I will just start with a smaller brush like that, and I will start adding some snow in the trees like that. Just one click. And add snow into the trees like so. And just make it bigger again. Add more snow in here. Like that. I'm just starting with a smaller brush, and now we're using a bigger brush. Now we'll make it even bigger, like so. So we'll fill our canvas like that. Alright, I think we're ready. Alright, I like this. As you can see, it looks good. Alright, I think it looks good. Okay, so now we'll add our text. So we're almost done. So we'll go and choose text in here. Just type Christmas. So the first font we'll choose is called Great Vibes. I will make sure to put the link of all the fonts I will be using. So we'll just choose this one in here, and I will type Christmas like that. Alright, and I will make it bigger, this big. Alright, something like that. Okay, get in the center like this, and I will just add rulers in here so I can see where I will put all the text like so. Alright, now I will add another text in here, so I will just let me just first change the font into PSD like that, and I will put party. The font I will be using is called PSD regular bold. So you will find a link where you can download this font in here. I will just make it bigger, try to make it in the same size of the Christmas like that. Alright, something like this. Okay, now I will make a copy of it. Alright, and I will change it to 25 December, and I will put this TH in here into this like a date. Alright, and I will put it, make it a little bit smaller, just use your own style or your own flyer in here. You can just modify this into whatever you want, of course. And I think it looks good like this. Alright, so I like this. If I press Ctrl H, I can hide the rulers, as you can see. I think it looks good. You can also put everything in a group and call this text, and then we can add a drop shadow to it. Put one distance into 2 size, and I will put down the opacity for like 30% or 36, like that, and press OK, as you can see. Alright, now we'll add a flying Santa in here. So we'll go and pick it from here, and I will just replace it like that, like so. Alright, now we'll add your address and everything in here. Let me choose regular, and I will just first put 9 or 8 points spacing between the letters, and I will just put alright, and I will just put this in the middle. You can make it a little bit bigger if you want. Alright, you can even choose the color, maybe light green, light gray in here. Alright, and I think we're done. So as you can see, it looks really good and it's ready for print. So I hope that you enjoy and you like this tutorial and it was a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and wait for more tutorial to come, and have a nice day. Merry Christmas.